She lifted her gaze to me and whispered, "Dad, humanity's final hope." The sirens had stayed silent for 3 months, yet the world outside still smoldered. Entire cities lay in ashes. Their once proud towers now stood as hollow spines of metal and shattered glass. The war between mankind and the invaders had ended, though ended felt far too merciful a word. Humanity hadn't won. We had merely survived the massacre. I sat alone in the control room of Haven 9, a buried bunker deep beneath the Appalachian Mountains. The dim flicker of dying monitors cast a pale glow across my face. Each screen showed fragments of what remained above: blackened skies, ash-drenched plains, oceans clogged with wreckage. The air recycler wheezed weakly, as though even it was taking its final breaths. Our supplies were dwindling. I was utterly alone, or so I believed. That changed the day I heard it.
A sound.
Faint, trembling, echoing through the ventilation shaft. At first, I dismissed it as a trick of isolation, another ghost conjured by too much silence. But then it came again, a fragile cry, slicing through the static void. Instinct made me grab my rifle. Habit, not hope. I followed the echo down the shadowed corridors until it led me to the northern chamber, sealed since lockdown. My hands shook as I entered the override codes. The steel door groaned open, exhaling a gust of stale, frozen air. There she was, a child, no older than 10, curled in the darkness. Her tangled hair clung to soot-streaked skin, but her eyes, bright, unyielding blue, pierced the gloom. She looked up, lips trembling, and whispered, "Dad." The word froze me where I stood. My heart locked tight in my chest. I knew she wasn't mine. My real daughter, Emily, had died with her mother when Denver fell. I'd buried what was left of them before the evacuation. Yet the way she said it, soft, desperate, believing, shattered me. "I'm not." I tried, but the words broke apart in my throat. She was trembling, alone, terrified. What else could I say? "Yes," I whispered. "It's me." She collapsed into my arms. I held her close, feeling bones far too thin beneath her frail skin. Somehow, she had survived, hidden within a sealed chamber, sustained by dwindling rations and recycled air. But there was something more. In the following days, as we shared what little food and water I had left, I noticed things: her strength, her quick healing, her calm in the poisoned air. At night, when she slept, faint veins of light shimmered beneath her skin, like threads of starlight woven into her flesh. The truth crept over me slowly, and when it did, it terrified me. She wasn't fully human. During the war, we'd heard whispers of hybrid experiments, creatures combining our endurance with their power. I dismissed them as propaganda, lies to crush our spirit. But now, seeing her before me, breathing, real, I knew it was true. And she called me Dad. One evening, beneath the glow of a dying lantern, she asked softly, "Why are you sad, Dad?" I swallowed hard. "Because the world's broken." Her eyes shone brighter. "Then we'll fix it." Her innocence pierced deeper than any wound. Maybe she was right. I began reactivating the old comm systems, trying to reach anyone still alive. For weeks, the radio gave me nothing but static, until one night, a faint signal cut through, coordinates encrypted in the language of the resistance. A survivor camp, hundreds of miles north. If she was truly what I thought, a bridge between both worlds, then she wasn't just my burden. She was humanity's final chance. The journey was insanity. The surface was a graveyard of twisted steel and bone. Creatures still roamed, remnants of the invader armies, drones without masters, hunting anything that breathed. We moved by night, through ruins and charred forests. I taught her silence, how to walk where the ash wouldn't betray us. But she was stronger than I imagined.
Faster.
Once, when a drone spotted us, she lifted her hand, and light erupted from her palm, tearing through the machine's core. She fell, trembling but alive. "Don't tell me you weren't scared," I whispered. "I was," she said. "But I thought of you, Dad." That made me brave. Her words nearly broke me.
But they also steeled me.
I wasn't just leading her to safety. I was carrying the future. Weeks passed. Food ran out. My strength faded. Hers only grew. She began to guide me, as though she sensed something, others like her, hidden in the wasteland. Finally, we reached the valley from the signal. Beneath the broken hills, light flickered faintly. Survivors emerged from the shadows, wary, weapons raised, until they saw her. The glow beneath her skin illuminated the night, casting her like a beacon. Murmurs rippled, fear, awe, hope. I stumbled forward, nearly collapsing. Placing her hand in theirs, I rasped, "She's yours now. Protect her."
She'll lead you.
Tears welled in her luminous eyes. "But, Dad." I knelt, pulling her close. "You're not mine by blood, but you're mine in every way that matters. Don't ever forget that." Her small hands cradled my face. "Dad," she breathed. I kissed her forehead.
Yes.
Always. The world had ended, but through her, something new had begun. For the first time since the war, I believed humanity might still have a future. Lanterns flickered to life across the valley, revealing weary faces, haunted, starving, yet filled with something I hadn't seen in years. Hope. They looked at her not as a child, but as a sign. "She's not just a survivor," I croaked, leaning on my rifle. "She's what comes next." The crowd murmured, some stepping back in fear, others reaching forward with trembling faith. She clutched my sleeve, voice breaking. "Don't leave me, Dad. Please." My throat tightened. I wanted to promise I'd never let go, but my body was failing. Weeks of hunger and radiation had hollowed me out. She was strong enough for both of us. I cupped her glowing face, memorizing her light. "Listen to me. You carry both worlds within you, ours and theirs. You can heal what's broken. Lead them where I no longer can." Tears rolled down her cheeks, glowing faintly in the starlight. "But I'm scared." So was I whispered, pulling her close. "Every day, but being your dad made me brave." She clung to me as the survivors gathered, their voices rising in awe. Her heartbeat pulsed strong against my chest. When I finally let go, I knew it wasn't an ending. It was a beginning. She turned toward the crowd, light flowing through her veins, pushing back the darkness. For the first time since the world burned, people knelt not in despair, but in faith. Humanity's last hope had a face. And she called me Dad.